Well, let's try another minister. The Environment Minister has clearly been saying that the government has no predetermined plans for the Bighorn area and that the NDP is focused on consulting with the public on this issue. The UCP has obtained a leaked government memo showing these statements from the minister are not factual. The memo from January 16 contains an actual timeline and plan, with the end result being the establishment of a Bighorn wildland provincial park. This shows a provincial park has been predetermined by the NDP, and any so-called consultation by this government is a sham. Minister, will you come clean with Albertans and tell them the truth?
The Honourable Minister of Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order, please.
When we talk about the Bighorn, we're working in the backcountry on responsible land use. That's been incredible, and we've worked with many local groups managing off-highway vehicle trails and monitoring campgrounds. There's also been an enormous engagement with all stakeholders, efforts to repair the damage done by those who don't respect this region. And Mr. Speaker, this is going to be a good park for everyone because it's got stakeholder input from all sides.
First supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, interestingly enough, now the Energy Minister will answer questions for the Environment Minister, but the Deputy Minister has to answer questions for the Energy Minister. I'm not sure what's going on, Mr. Speaker, but what we just heard the Energy Minister was confirm that basically that memo in fact is true, that my constituents and the people of Alberta have been told that there will be proper consultation when it comes to the Bighorn, and this Minister just confirmed 100% that it has already been predetermined, and Albertans have been being misled by this government. What is going on? Is there consultation, or have you already decided there's going to be a park, as this memo says?
The Honourable Minister of Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We've been asking Albertans, and there has indeed been consultation, to provide feedback on the North Saskatchewan Regional Advisory Council's report. This project, Bighorn, or known as the West Country, is a good project. It's got support from an input from a number of areas, and that we're developing a plan that grows the economy, protects that environment, and enhances important opportunities for hiking, camping, hunting, fishing, horseback riding, and off-road vehicle trails, something we all as Albertans enjoy very much.
Second supplemental.
Mr. Speaker, let's be very clear. This NDP government is not consulting with Albertans. They're consulting with select groups of individuals at invite-only meetings. They're not talking to local politicians, local stakeholders, some of who are in the gallery today. They certainly haven't talked to me, and I've lived in the West Country most of my life and know it very, very well. But what this minister has confirmed yet again is that this memo is correct. This has already been predetermined by this government, and this government has been misleading the people of my constituency in this province, saying that these consultations that are undergoing right now are real. It turns out, I guess, that they're fake and the park has already been determined.
Well, Minister of Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. What I will confirm, and I will speak slowly on this, it is not predetermined. We are still seeking public input. The plan is in development, but as we look at things, we are seeking input, and I invite the honourable member, who claims to be the West Country expert, to give his input, because we will accept it, along with everyone else's.